Hello, welcome to Gosport Railworks, and my name is James. Today I'll be showing you pretty much a bit of my collection, but first of all I'd actually be starting off with what I've been buying lately. Let's start with, I've been buying some Nightwing N-gauge water cranes. That's mainly to touch up bits for Wenham Downs and Newbury. I've also bought some plaster wrap for test track because the paper mache is not quite holding. Also for Wenham Downs I've got some stick on pavement, and also last thing for Wenham Downs specifically I've got some hay bales for that single those two fields, just to make it a bit less flat really. Not all that keen on flat things. Let's see, since I also plan to do a double O gauge running session at some point, even though I primarily do N gauge, I do like to show off my collection in general, and my collection also includes double O gauge stuff, so I've also got some scenery for it. Two platforms. Let's see, this is the station building. So these are all just cheap and cheerful card kits, though there is some plastic bits here and there. That's a good shed. And this is the footbridge. So five. There's two of them the same thing, but 5 card kits do, and I'll be showing how to build them as well at some point, just in case everybody wants to start off in trains in general and just wants something cheap to build and just need a bit of hand to work them out. Probably not, but oh well. Let's see, some rolling stock now. I've got a second Grampus wagon to go with my Bluebell Railway 1, and I've got 2 of these 8 plank wagons in refurbished BR, also weathered, which is a bit unlike me because I don't normally do weathered. They've also got a little coke rail up the top as well, just to give a bit more variety to them. I've also got a Bogey B luggage van in BRS green. I've already got 2 of these, but I needed a third one just to make it always need a bit of a longer rake. And the most important thing which I got, and those who are familiar with these products could probably guess from the box that it's in, I've got myself a Union Mills XL Estate WR T9 in BR black. This one I did get from eBay rather from Union Mills Colin himself, because I had some money in my eBay account and I don't think Colin takes PayPal, so I had money left in my PayPal account, and yeah, you know what I mean. So yes, I decided to get a second-hand one, and for the most part it works alright. Need a bit of I'm going to take all the bubble wrap off. I need a bit of cleaning in the actual motor area, but other than that it works fine really. Works very fine, which is from what lives up to the hype of what I've heard from other people who have Union Mills stuff, so quite pleased with that. So I'll pop that away, and that's all the new train stuff that I've been buying. I have been buying other stuff, specifically a new graphics card, because my one is, let's just say my one is on its way out. Mainly because of my previous video, which was me speeding up and slowing it down again. But anyway, let's not talk about that, because it depresses me. Let's talk about more trains, and I'm just going to quickly cut so I can show you the rest of my collection. Well, parts of my collection anyway. So see you in a sec. Right, after moving the camera a bit and making sure there's plenty of light, well, and also try and make sure I'm not being blinded by the light. Actually, I should probably turn that down a little bit. That's better. Actually, see what I'm doing. Anyway, just going to grab pieces off. I'll start from the bottom row. Starting on this side. This is my Faros 3MT standard. Nice little tank engine. It is a bit damaged valve gear, but I'll have to get that sorted out at some point. Runs fine still with that damaged valve gear, but it still bugs me. There's the also Faros 4MT tank. The reason I got this one is because I was going to get the 4MT tender engine variant, but I didn't quite like that. It had a giant gap between the tender and the cab. So, yes. And once more, it's enough for Faros, but it's the 5MT, specifically Camelot. Quite nice, this one. So my BR standards done. Let's see, next one is a Dapol locomotive, finally. Actually, I prefer Faros really, but Faros seemed to work a bit better. But yeah, my Dapol class 33. Actually, bit of a bother when I ordered this because I kept changing my mind between this version with just a plain green front and the one with the yellow warning panel. Kept changing my mind for about 5 times before I eventually decided I'll just get the plain green one. Right, and this one's going to be a bit of a trouble to get out because it's behind the plexiglass, but it's a older Faros locomotive. Not the original version, but I think a later Chinese build of a Battle of Britain or West Country class. This would specifically be the Battle of Britain version because it's called Fighter Command. So, Dapol coming out with one at some point next year, I think. But I wanted to get one now because I'm doing Southern region, and you can't really have Southern region without Battle of Britain class. Let's move the plexiglass. Ooh, a bit loud there. Move the plexiglass over so I can get the next locomotive, and that is the older. I don't want to say brother, but the older sibling of the Battle of Britain class. That is the Merchant Navy. I got this in BR blue because I didn't really want all black and all green, but to be honest I really should have done all black and all green. But yeah, I just really liked, so I'm not on the camera then. I just really liked the colour of this one. It might be a green one at some point, but yes, very nice this one. Bit fiddly to handle. Hopefully when I get a larger layout, which is actually where I'm standing, this is I'm actually between the planks of the top bunk, or my bunk bed, where I plan to build my larger layout. Yeah, when I got that, I'll be able to put it in my fiddle yard and not have to worry about it too much. Anyway, time for another Dapol, and it is the Q1 class. That's what's in the light. Very nice this one. I do like my 060s. Very reliable runners for the most part. Yeah, there's quite a bit of detail for its size. then you get more 060s. The next Southern one isn't out. Well, it's maybe out soon. I think in a couple of months. What mainly you need is more Southern tank engines. Running off. Well, 2 proper ones. Anyway, now for dapole, an older version, older dapole locomotive, but still quite good. It's the LMS Ivert 2MT, which were used in South, because it's an LMS locomotive. They did get sent down here, and like I said, I need more tank engines, so why not get this one? And now time for everybody's favourite, Terrier. Absolutely tiny. This sort of timber light. Slightly damaged there. Not too sure if that was due to me or due to previous owner, but oh well. Mine now. I might get the new one coming out. Might get a new one when it comes out, but oh well. Now time for schools class. Also dapole. This one's Shrewsbury in BR Black, which I have to be honest, I am a bit disappointed with. I did want the green one, but trying to track down the green one it's easier said than done. Then dapole announced that they are actually making more green ones, so I might get that one. So I'll quickly pop you back. And now for my favourite locomotive for now, and because it runs so well, my N class. What is it? N class XSECR locomotive, only engaged DCC locomotive at the moment, because either some of them aren't DCC ready or just haven't been bothered to DCC them yet. Anyway, next is the lovely dapole LSWR M7. This is a rather nice tank engine, bit light in my opinion, needs a bit more weight in it. The next two are 2 multiple units. I'll just zoom in on them because it's going to be a bit difficult to move them all. Move the camera. Ooh, that way. Zoom in. Yes. There we go. Now, technically these are actually, not technically, properly these are actually the same class of model, a Faris class 411, otherwise known as a 4 SEP, in 2 variants. One of them is the all green, which I think is the top one. And that one is the all green variant, and the bottom one is the green with small yellow warning panel. However, I have I say modified. I've mixed and matched coats. Some of the back coats is. There. Have mixed and matched some of the back coats is. So the all green one is actually now representing a 4 BEP by replacing the second umpin, second corridor. Anyway, replace this code with a buffet. Now 4 BEP. Not exactly correct because it's not the right diagram for coats, but be honest, I don't count rivets. Can't be asked. But yes, that's a locomotive and multiple unit collection so far. For N gates anyway. Double A gauge stuff I'll sew off in a different video, and my other rolling stock I'll also do another video because that's too long to list. I'll split that up in separate things because I've just got tons of crates. But yeah, that's pretty much it really. I'll zoom back out. Anyway, make some of this up. It's been James from Gosport Railworks, and I hope you have a nice day. See you again next time. Bye bye.